Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another vlog and another video where we are now back home, back from our time at grandparents' place for Christmas 2019. Yep. So I had said how we were planning on taking off and coming back to Rochester between 12:30 and 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. We ended up deciding to get going and take off and get on the road and come back to Rochester a touch earlier, a touch earlier than that, because we kind of just wanted to try and beat as much of the as much of the as much of the as much as much of the late afternoon as much of the late afternoon late day traffic rush and stuff, with everybody all coming home from their work day and stuff. We just kind of wanted to try and beat as much of the routine late day traffic rush and stuff, and the late day rush hour traffic and late day traffic rush and stuff. So we ended up taking off and getting on the road and coming back to Rochester more like I think it was like 11:40 or 11:45 a.m. Later on yesterday morning, or maybe even close to noon, that we ended up saying our final goodbyes to our grandparents and piling all of our stuff all into the car, and then officially saying goodbye, and then getting on the road and slowly heading back to Rochester. Yep, and slowly heading back to Rochester. Yep, slowly coming back to Rochester, and we officially got back in Rochester pretty much just after about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and we officially got back here. We officially got back home. Officially got back here just shortly right before, I think it was right before 3:20 yesterday. 3:20 yesterday afternoon. So then it was pretty much just a matter of unloading all of our stuff. Well, unloading all of my stuff. And then saying goodbye to my mom. Saying goodbye. Saying goodbye. Saying goodbye. Saying goodbye. Saying goodbye. Saying goodbye to my mom and stepdad. Saying goodbye to my mom and stepdad, and saying it's been fun. It's been fun. It was interesting doing Christmas 2019 at our grandparents' place out around Utica this year for a change. Well, and so basically what I thought I'd start today's vlog and video being about. So yes, you saw we did a couple of videos the other day, right on Christmas Day 2019, of each of the gifts that my mom and stepdad had for me. Those obviously are not the only gifts that we ended up getting during our time in Utica. during 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 our duration in Utica, during our time in Utica, at get together at Aunt Sue's place on Christmas Eve. We ended up getting a few other things there. So, starting off with this right here. This is a pretty good sized tin of Popcorn Factory freshly popped three-way assortment classic butter, secret recipe caramel corn, and robust cheese flavored popcorn flavors right here. Yup, again, the brand name, the Popcorn Factory. Yup. Nice looking tin, right? Now, these two things right here, we ended up doing this gift giving game where, like, they had, like, each of our names for each of us that ended up being there, including us, all typed up on some little pieces of paper, and then they either sometimes would put them all like in a box or in a box or like a hat or something. This case, they ended up putting it all inside a plastic container. They would go around to each of us, and we would draw somebody's name, draw somebody's name out of the whole pile, and whichever person's name they ended up landing on, whichever person's name they ended up drawing, it would be their turn to go up and pick out one of the gifts that ended up being in the pile, staged over by their tree that they had all set up. And so then they would pretty much open it all up and then see exactly what it is. And if it ended up being something that maybe they just weren't real fond of, or wasn't something that they were completely interested in, then you could choose somebody to trade gifts with. Now, one of the gifts I started out with was I'm sure a lot of you have seen, like, those things where, like, say you open up like a whole stick of butter and stuff, and then you have this ceramic thing. I keep forgetting the names of those things, but, like, you know, this, like, ceramic thing where, like, you'd set it on, like, you know, base and stuff, and then you have, like, this little thing that's shaped very well similar to your stick of butter, and then you put that over your stick of butter till you're ready to use it. That's one of the gifts I started out with. Now, I'm pretty much, you know, I like that stuff, you know. It's just, I don't really use that stuff. I'm not in enough situations where I think I'd really get a whole lot of use out of stuff like that. So when I had first gotten that, I ended up deciding to trade with one of our people that was there at the get together at Aunt Sue's place on Christmas Eve. And so now, basically, this is definitely Really interesting. One of our other people started out with this right here. But this is not the only lottery ticket. It's not just one. It's not just two lottery tickets. It's a lot of lottery tickets here. It's like a whole line, like a mile long of lottery tickets here. What do you think of that? So maybe in a little bit, maybe we should grab a coin and we'll do some scratching off and see if maybe, just maybe at least one out of those many lottery tickets we have right there, maybe we'll win something. It could increase our chances, you know. And then another thing that we ended up getting was this also. Somebody else had started out with, one of our other people had started out with a box of a box of checkers. And so one of our other people had asked, do you think you'll ever try to use this? And I said, I could see. And so I thought, if they're cool with it, then I'll take it. And so I did. So yep, box of checkers right here. Now I'm going to do some of what's in this envelope here. Now, the lottery tickets are one thing, but I already took them out because I really wanted to show you. First thing, a BJ's gift card. A BJ's gift card, $20. So maybe one of my days on my way out at work, I could see about using it. I do have my free membership. I do have my free membership, and so in this little bag here, holly jolly. All right, let's see what we got in this little bag right here. $20 Target gift card right here. $20 Target gift card right here. $20 Target gift card here. That's everything in this little bag. That's everything in this little gift bag right here. Before we got to doing all the gifts that my mom and stepdad had for me, we ended up doing some, after the get-together at grandparents' place right on Christmas Day had just finished up, we took a little bit of time with my uncle and his new female friend, April, to exchange and give them all their gifts that we all had for them. And so during that time, this I ended up getting from my grandparents. Gotta love the look of this. Gotta love the look of this Christmas style gift pouch and stuff right here. Merry Christmas. Polar bear and baby penguin. Yep, says in the gift tags, it's from my grandparents. Romy and Poppy, yep. So, take a look at what's inside here. We got two $25 Walmart gift cards here. Two $25 Walmart gift cards. I told you, too, that my uncle and his new female friend April, my Uncle Dan and his new female friend April ended up getting me a Walmart gift card. And I told you the other day on Christmas Day how one of the Walmart gift cards I ended up getting, like I said, you wouldn't believe, a $100 Walmart gift card. And this is it. This is it right here. Peace and joy. Peace and joy. Peace and joy. Yep. Peace and joy. $100 Walmart gift card. Yep. And it proves on their Walmart receipt right here. $100 activation. That's right. So again, like I said, that's the most amount in any gift card that I've even gotten. $100. Yesterday, soon after we officially got home, I had seen that we had also gotten a card from my aunt and uncle on my stepmom's side, from the ones that had lived in Irondequoit for a long time, and the ones that had just recently, not too long ago, a few months back, had moved away to San Diego, closer to their two children that have already been in San Diego for quite a while, quite a long time now. We got another $25 Target gift card. So now, with this and this, it's $50 altogether. I think there was one other Target gift card we had recently gotten, which I think was also $25. So I think that means we got $75 $75 worth in Target gift cards, I think. I know we at least have 50, but maybe we even have 75. Well, obviously, of course, all the gifts that we had to go to grandparents' place earlier this week that were here before are all gone and all given to all the people that we wanted to give to everybody we were going to be seeing during our time in Utica this week. These last few gifts will be go. The reason that these last few gifts had stayed here was because they are going to both my cousin and their 3 kids and one of my other aunt and uncles on my dad's side. So these will be gone after tonight because it looks like things are all still on for us to see them tonight, believe it or not. So yeah, things are still all on for us to see them tonight. Now, we probably won't really be able to do any vlogging or videoing there, but we'll probably do some pictures, and maybe tomorrow or some point someday soon we can do a vlog and video showing y'all that. And it sounds like we'll have a few more further gifts from them as well. You know. And one other thing, I'll get to that in just a little bit. So I thought I'd also show you some of the leftovers that we ended up bringing from all the food that they had all at Aunt Sue and her husband Santo's get together on Christmas Eve a couple of days ago, earlier this week, this past Tuesday, and stuff. So start out with this right here. So they had big salad with lots of crumbled blue cheese, even some sliced up cheddar cheese, and some dried cranberries and stuff. And you know, this is what it all looks like right here. Yep. Is there anything else that I forgot? Sorry, I'm just looking if there's anything else I forgot to take out that I want to show you. Next, ended up doing some ziti and I can't tip this too much because I don't want to spill anything, but yep. Got some ziti and some eggplant parmesan right here. Some ziti and some eggplant parmesan. Again, I can't tip this any more than that because I don't want to spill anything. But yep, ziti and eggplant parmesan. Sorry, I'm just kind of trying to straighten what's in this one out for you to be able to see a little better. We got some steamed carrots and green bean casserole. Steamed carrots over here, green bean casserole right over here. And finally, some turkey and some cornbread. I think it's cornbread stuffing. Yeah, it looks like cornbread stuffing. Turkey and stuffing of some form. Again, I think it does look kind of like cornbread stuffing. I'm not sure it is exactly cornbread stuffing, but yep. Well, turkey stuffing and mashed potatoes with gravy. I was anticipating, again, can't tip this too much because I don't want to spill anything, but yep, that's as much as I can tip it. I don't want to tip it too much because I don't want to spill anything, but yep. But yep, turkey stuffing and mashed potatoes with gravy. I had been anticipating that they may actually be doing like a ham as well, but not so much. Just, turkey and, not exactly turkey and all the trimmings, but turkey and a lot of the trimmings, I guess we could say. Other things that I wanted to show you all. This my mom and stepdad quickly put in the fridge when they first came to get us and stuff to take off to go to grandparents' place on Tuesday, Christmas Eve. We obviously didn't really want to have it travel with us because over time it could get some of the stuff that's in here could get crumbled or flattened or squashed, and which obviously you don't want. But yeah. But yeah. This was our tray of cookies, and again, my mom and stepdad's version of white chocolate dipped pretzels is not nearly as glamorous as ours that we ended up doing this year. Theirs is not nearly quite as quite as glamour as glam as gla as gla as gla as glamour as glam as gla as gla as glamour not nearly quite as glamorous as our version we ended up doing. I think our version we ended up doing was way better. Yeah, see, they just take one of the ends, and then they just melt some like chocolate. They just melt some like white chocolate chips, white chocolate morsels, white chocolate chips, and then they just dip a small and then they just dip a small end of one side of their pretzel rods in. We dipped a whole lot more of our version of dipped chocolate covered pretzels in what we ended up doing. Not sure exactly what this one is. This, I think, is like it's kind of like a toffee square cookie. I'm not exactly sure what exactly it is. I want to think it's like a toffee square cookie, but yeah. It's got toffee chunks in it, I know that. This right here is like a powdered pumpkin bread cookie kind of thing right here. Looks like they put some raisins in it. And then this right here, same thing. Now, they decided to take some Christmas style Actually, I think they put chocolate chips in it. Actually, no, I don't think they put raisins in it. I think they actually just put chocolate chips. So this is like pumpkin chocolate chip, powdered pumpkin chocolate chip style cookies. I think it is. They put some Christmas style Christmas style toothpicks on it, including this reindeer one right here. Now moving on, they've been doing this just about every year. Frosted style cookies with red and green sprinkles. This one they put a Santa Claus style toothpick in it. Yep, got a Santa Claus with tree and Santa Claus style toothpick right here. So yep. Now we got another frosted frosted cookie with red and green sprinkles without toothpick in it. Yep, it's this one right here. Finally, the last thing. They've always been doing peanut butter. They've always been doing chocolate peanut butter fudge. Just about pretty much almost just about every year, pretty much, including this year. So, yep, chocolate peanut butter fudge. Got another one of those right here. Chocolate peanut butter fudge. And pretty much everything we made and brought to our grandparents' place for Christmas 2019, we brought back pretty much a lot of leftovers. We brought back pretty much just about all the leftovers. And so we still got the rest of our tuna dip and tuna spread that we can just finish off little by little each day till we finish it up and it's all gone and we finish it all up. our people that get together that we ended up running the show on, and that our grandparents ended up running the show on at Grandparents' Place the other day, and Christmas Day 2019 the other day, just a couple of days ago. Everyone liked it. Everyone liked it a reasonable amount. The fact of the matter is, they were kind of more into this here, our chicken wing dip and chicken wing spread. You know, but so now we pretty much just got the rest of it is all of our as part of all of our leftovers pretty much. And so this is what's left of the rest of our dipped chocolate covered pretzels we ended up doing. Again, you can see there's definitely a difference in our version of the way we ended up doing our dipped chocolate covered pretzels from the version that my mom and stepdad ended up doing with their dipped chocolate covered pretzels. Sorry, these ones are kind of stuck together a little bit. Yep. There's definitely a big difference with how we did our version of dipped chocolate covered pretzels from how my mom and stepdad did theirs. They just took a little end of one side of their pretzel rods and did that. We went a lot further with our pretzel rods, and you know, sometimes we would have the chocolate go as far as all the way down to here on some of our pretzel rods. Anything else? And now have one other plate of pretzel rod. We have one other plate. We have one other plate. We have one other plate of dipped chocolate dipped pretzel rods and pretzel rods. This one right here will be going to will be going to my cousin and their gang later on today. Later today and stuff. Later today, it will be all going to them. It will be all going to my cousin and their gang. You know, again, the one that lives kind of around here, the one that lives kind of close to here, the one that lives kind of around here, the one that lives kind of around here. So, yep. This will be going to them later today. Their last name is Hicks. I wrote Hicks on that little piece of paper just to kind of remind me when we brought the one that we had brought to our grandparents' place to not bring the wrong one. I need to pick up and wrap all the stuff that I just showed you, all back right up shortly. But first, let's finish up the rest of the video. Last night, I also put a lot of this year's Christmas cards that we ended up getting this year for Christmas 2019 all up. I don't know if you'd like to look at this one. A smile is the best Christmas treat of all, it says in this one right here. Sorry, I don't know if you folks can read it that good, but yep. Smile is the best Christmas treat of all. Yep. And so, all right. I'm going to turn the light off now that we're done with showing you everything in here. How about one more thing here? Why don't I grab a coin and we'll see if we can see. Let me just get a small trash waste basket. And take a little bit of time here to see if we win anything from the whole bunch of these lottery tickets that we got right here. All right. Let's do some scratching off of each of these lottery tickets and see what happens with all the number of lottery tickets we got right here. With all the number of lottery tickets we got right here. We'll start with this one and we'll work our way down till we've gone through all the lottery tickets that we got right here. It says match any of your numbers. Match any of your numbers to the winning number. Win prize shown. Reveal a 5 times symbol. Win 5 times. Prize shown. Now, it says top prize 3,000. Now, I don't do a lot of lottery tickets. Now, I do see this right here, but I don't think that this right here really means anything. I think it's like if you like match, you know, like if you match at least a couple, if you match at least a couple of the numbers that you end up uncovering on this. So let's do this one next. You know, actually now I know. It says up here, you know, there's usually winning number, and winning number right here it says is 9, and I'm not really seeing any of that, really, I don't think. So I think This one I think can go in the trash. Winning number here, and this one is 7. Yep, winning number right here is 7. I don't really see any 7s, so this one I think is trash as well. Chances are probably all of them are probably going to be trash. I could be wrong. Let's go through the rest of them and see if anything, if there's any kind of miracle, which probably not, but you never know. Could happen. Winning number in this one is 10. Winning number in this one is 10, and not sure I'm seeing anything that really looks like. I don't really see anything that really looks like that, really. So I think this one going in the garbage as well. Winning number on this one is 7, and I think this one's garbage. Do you see any numbers that look like the winning number 9? I don't. See you later. Well, now, here's the deal. The winning number in this one is 8. Now, I see an 8. I see an 8 right over here. So, again, I don't do lottery tickets very much, only usually once in a blue moon. And I do see an 8 right over here as well. So, I don't know. Maybe we may have a chance. So, I guess we don't have to retire this one yet. So, I guess we can set it in a different pile. We don't got to set it in the trash pile. We still have a bunch more, so let's keep going. Back to lottery tickets that are going in the trash. Just looking at how much lottery ticket shavings we got in our wastebasket that we're using right here to catch all the shavings. Well, here's the deal. Now, this is not much, but the winning number in this one's not much. It's just 1. Now, however, I do see a $1 thing right here. So, I'm not sure. Probably not quite on this one, but I'll put it in the pile with the other one that we may have a chance at with that one. Yep. Now for the next one. Well, I mean, well, the winning number on this one is 2. Now I see a thing that says $2 right here, so perhaps this one could be another one that we could have a chance at again. Not sure, I'm not exactly quite sure about that, but we could see what happens. You know? On to the next one. Oh, listen a minute. Oh my God, I think we may have another one here that we may end up winning here. Well, the winning number right here is 10, and take a look at what I see right below that. A 10 on top of a 10 on top of a 10 on top of this right here. A 10 on top of this right here. Then I see something else too. I don't know if this is going to mean anything, but I see like a $10 $10 saying right here. So I don't know. I mean, we could have a chance with this one at least. So we'll put this in the pile of, put that in the pile of, you know, put that in the pile of chance pile, I guess I'll call it. We're almost done here. We're almost done here. We just got a few left here. All right, 4 more left, folks. Well, at least one more. Winning number is 10, and I see a 10 right over here. So I'll put that in the chance pile. All right, last 3 last 3 right here. 2 more left. Second to last one, everybody. And finally, last one, final lottery ticket here. Hang on. Hello? In a little bit. What's going on? Okay. Is there any way that I could do my ledger with staff later? Well, I'm not really in the. I just came back yesterday and I'm still adjusting to coming back. Yeah, it's just at work. I mean, I could at least sign the paper. I mean, like, it's worked out fine with staff. Like making a copy of it. All right, sorry about that, everybody. All right, I just got to finish this up and then take care of some other stuff. All right, just going to take a look at everything here real quick. Now I figured it out. So, like, you see the winning number right here. If you match any with any of the winning numbers that you're granted, then you'll end up winning the amount that's over that. So I was wrong about this. Like the $2 thing, that don't mean much. So this is also going in the trash. Same thing with this one. All right. And that's it. And right now it's kind of a wet and dreary day here. It's kind of off and on been a little bit of a wet and dreary morning here in Rochester. Been a little bit of a wet and dreary day. Rain kind of came down a little hard earlier. You can see just about all of our snow is all gone here in Rochester. At least, yeah, I think pretty much all of our snow for right now is all gone, but there's plenty of time where it will be back. All right. That's as far as I'm going to bring the vlog and the video. I know my cousin and company, the one that lives kind of close to here, the one that lives kind of around here. When I end up seeing them later, I know they'll probably have a couple to maybe even a few things for me later. We can try and do a vlog someday soon and show you everything that they end up having for me and company. And that, again, I don't think we'll really be able to do any vlogging or videoing while there, but we may end up doing some pictures and stuff. We can try and show you some of that someday soon, the vlog and video. That's all for now. I gotta kind of, take care of something. Talk to you later.